And bills read this morning on final reading were presented to the governor at 10:40 a.m. That's all I have at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Senator Clemens, I recognize you for a motion.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that a committee of 5 be appointed to notify the governor that the 109th Legislature, first session of the Nebraska Legislature, is about to complete its work and to return with any message from the governor may have for the legislature.
Thank you, Senator Clemens. Senators Brandt, Frederickson, Hughes, Raybold, and Sanders, please. All those in favor of the motion say aye. Those opposed, nay. The motion is adopted. And Senator Brandt, Frederickson, Hughes, Raybold, and Sanders, please escort the governor to the chamber. I recognize the Sergeant of Arms.
Mr. President, your committee now escorting the governor of the great state of Nebraska, Governor Jim Pillen, and First Lady Suzanne Pillen.
Governor Pillen.
President Kelly, please be seated. Please be seated. President Kelly and Speaker Arch and members of the 109th Legislative, friends and distinguished guests and my fellow Nebraskans, I'm guilty. I love Nebraska. I love the people of Nebraska. It's an incredible honor to join you today as we celebrate our shared achievements of this session and our work to serve the people of this extraordinary state of Nebraska. I talk a lot about my why. Why on earth do we do what we do? Why do we spend early mornings and late nights doing all this stuff? I know everyone in this room, as I like to say, as public servants, we wrestle at times with those questions. For me, my why, it's just an extraordinary privilege to serve the people of Nebraska. The reality is really, really simple. Nebraskans make this the greatest privilege possible. It might be a short note a constituent sends you, or it might be a handshake from a family you know that you've made a difference for. The reminders of why we do this work matters everywhere. And it's no secret to any of us that life in Nebraska is incredibly special. Sometimes the reminder is an example that's far beyond the call of duty that humbles us to our core and just simply breaks our heart. On February 17th, we were tragically reminded of the danger and the sacrifice the Nebraska law enforcement officers face every single day to keep us all safe. Trooper Kyle McCasey, badge number 302, lost his life in the line of duty as he worked to assist motorists following a crash during a snowstorm on 80 between Greenwood and Ashland. I would like to take this opportunity to remind all of us of Trooper McCasey and his end of watch, and to make it a point to thank the men and women in uniform for their bravery and their service to our great state. Joining us today are the troopers who knew Kyle the best. In the balcony are State Troopers Sergeant James Estwick, Trooper Keith Bell, Trooper Christopher McWayne, and Trooper Tyler McNabb, who were with Kyle, serving in very difficult conditions, and were at his side as he gave his last full measure of devotion to the people of the state of Nebraska. Please join me in recognizing each of these members in memory of their fallen comrades. We all agree these are our public servants, these are our heroes. To me, the headline for the first session, 109th Nebraska Legislature, is really simple. It's positive, it's lasting impacts serving Nebraskans well. Together, we worked through and passed a balanced, historically conservative budget package that said no when we needed to, that put idle pillowcase money to work, invested in education and property tax relief and the safety of our state. I believe we are setting the Cornhusker state up for success, and when we commit to being a strong fiscal conservative state, we will reduce the tax burdens for Nebraska families and the potential for this place for generations to come that's beyond any of our understanding. Outside of the budget, through our work this session, we are taking major steps to protect Nebraska kids from the extraordinary harms of social media and giving parents more of an opportunity to fight back against the big tech giants that trying to grip our kids. We're defending the legacy and the future of Nebraska agriculture by banning bioreactor fake meat, for crying out loud. We're also taking important steps to prioritize our water resources by standing up the Department of Water, Energy, and Environment. Our focus is on water quantity and water quality. It has to be. We're making the classroom experience for our kids better than ever before by banning cell phones bell to bell, and improving the lives of teachers, eliminating distractions, and giving them a raise. We are prioritizing our national security by standing strong against the Chinese Communist Party and other foreign adversaries' interference in our state. We are taking a stand to ensure a level playing field and a fair shot for all Nebraskans' young female athletes. We are eliminating or combining nearly 40 pieces of government to increase efficiency and improve outcomes, reducing bureaucracy, shrinking government, in a unanimous bipartisan vote. And that's just a sampling. We have many, many other successes, from protecting consumers from cryptocurrency scams to standing up for rural and community pharmacies and to rejecting the scourge of anti-Semitism. Recently, Nebraska welcomed Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins to the state. What an amazing opportunity to showcase the grit and innovation and kindness of Nebraska people. I left that experience incredibly energized about what we get to do. I already believe that Nebraska is the best place to live and raise a family, But every day I have this privilege, I meet new people, hear new stories, have new moments to be inspired to do everything I can for this great state. In my book, we're the best of the best. There's no place like Nebraska or our people that you find here in Nebraska. It's easy when we're in the grind of what happens in the last 5 months to really lose sight of the extraordinary successes and the victories, and we've had many of them. Everyone here all knows my 4 words about being your governor's kids, taxes, agriculture, and values. We made real progress that will make practical improvements in the lives of Nebraska. I'm incredibly proud to have partnered with all of you on so many of these initiatives. So the good news, we get to be back in 7 short months or so. We'll have a lot of opportunity to do more things. There'll be new problems to solve and old ones. It is important that we keep focused on doing more with less, spending less serving Nebraskans so we can decrease spending and actually fix our tax system. We have to fix it because it's severely broken. Together we can, together we must. I need your help. We have to do it together. My team and I will continue to work alongside you and partner with you as we all serve this extraordinary state together. And so as this session comes to a close, let's make sure we get plenty of time with our families, get back to being, having a real opportunity to be with good, real people across our great state. But remember that it takes hard work to fulfill our shared calling. As you do that, keep in mind the answer to your why. Remember in Nebraska, it's the people. And a final closing thought for the first session of Nebraska's 109th legislature. It's really important that we recognize those from previous generations who have preserved our freedom and defended this great country. 2025 is the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. Some of you were able to celebrate with some World War II veterans that we recognized on Europe Day, May 8th. This year, along with the Department of Veterans Affairs, my team and I have developed our World War II Veterans Recognition Program. And I'm telling you what, it's been extraordinary as your governor getting to meet with so many. We have approximately 250 World War II veterans still with us in Nebraska. And we've made it our goal to present each one of these heroes with a medallion to recognize their service, to remind all of us of their courageous stories and to remember them and to simply tell them thank you. At the heart of it, it's the greatest generation, and it's a tribute to liberty and the pursuit of happiness and why we're all here enjoying those ideals, simply because of the work and the service of our veterans. So today, I've invited Wayne Davey of Columbus to join us as a representative of all Nebraska men and women who served our country during World War II. Wayne served in the Pacific Theater as a Marine before returning to Nebraska to raise a family and start a business. In March, I had an awesome experience where Wayne's family came back to celebrate a pretty good milestone, his 100th birthday. So please join me in honoring Wayne Davey and all Nebraskans to say thank you, to celebrate 80 years of American victory. Wayne, please. And Wayne would be pretty typical of all of the Nebraskan World War II veterans. Only wants to stand up and do one wave, doesn't want anything coming, but the purpose is simply to be able to say thank you. And Wayne can tell a few stories, and it's really important for our kids, our grandbabies, and generations together that we never, ever forget. If anyone here knows of a World War II veteran that we have not been able to recognize, please let our office know. So, on behalf of our team and cabinet, Lieutenant Governor Kelly and I thank you and your teams for all your hard work and your good work, and for all the accomplishments of the first session of the 109th Nebraska Legislature. God bless you, and God bless the great state of Nebraska. Thank you.
Will the committee please escort the governor?